Hi everybody, this is William the Conqueror 3, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite movies I watched in my lifetime. My favorite movies and my least favorite movies. The films I don't really like. So here we go. So anyway, back when I was a kid, I used to watch the Jurassic Park movies. There was about 3 films in the series. I remember watching Jurassic Park 3 in the movie theater with my dad. I remember one time when my dad was asking me, do you want to go to school or do you want to go see Jurassic Park? I remember that my dad showed me the calendar of like the magnet, these cute little cartoon characters on it. And I told my dad the second option, Jurassic Park. And my dad's like, okay, I'll take you to see Jurassic Park. And Jurassic Park was pretty scary but fun. I remember seeing it on DVD on VHS, but I don't remember what it looked like in the movie theater. But I did enjoy watching it at home on VHS and DVD. I can't believe they made a fourth movie 14 years later. That was crazy. I did enjoy watching it in the theater, but I didn't see it again at home. I wish I could. Maybe someday. Other films I remember watching was... Oh, no. I wish I'm going to talk more about the previous Jurassic Park movies. The first one was actually pretty good. I remember it was kind of scary though, but really good special effects. I thought the cars are kind of cool, like those cars that operate by themselves and stuff like that. The second movie was okay, but it's not technically that good. The third movie is pretty bad too. But I did enjoy it as a little kid. I thought the dinosaurs were kind of cool. I do remember the computer games for the movie when it first came out. I thought they were pretty fun, but the sound effects and kind of scared the hell out of me. I thought the Velociraptor was going to come out and kill me in the middle of the night while I'm sleeping. It is pretty frightening though. Other films I remember were the Gremlins movies. When I was a kid, those movies used to scare me a lot. They were kind of fun, but that Gizmo guy was kind of cute. But the Gremlins are pretty terrifying, but they are kind of funny though. What was my favorite part of Gremlins? I would say, I can't remember which scene was my favorite. Was it the part where all the Gremlins are watching Snow White in the movie theater? I thought it was funny. And the part where Billy blows up the movie theater, when he and his girlfriend and Gizmo escape together? Other movies I do remember was the Dennis the Menace movie. Yeah, that bad guy, Switchblade Sam, played by Christopher Lloyd. Man, that guy was pretty scary. Especially he's dirty looking, he has this knife. I thought he's gonna kill me. That used to scare the hell out of me. It is a cute film with Dennis the Menace. He was kind of funny when he basically pulled pranks on Mr. Wilson. They're a bit kind of cruel, but they are kind of funny though. So Dennis the Menace used to be my favorite movie of my lifetime. My other favorite movie was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Now that is a classic about Willy Wonka running a chocolate factory. The film gave me an interest in chocolate, but I did enjoy listening to music. I thought they were fun. Half of them were kind of creepy. The Oompa Loompas were kind of fun. Other films I remember in my lifetime were the Spy Kids movies. Have you guys watched the Spy Kids movies? Spy Kids is a story about these kids who become secret agents because their parents are spies. So they decide to become secret agents to avenge their kidnappings against the bad guys. In the second film, the Spy Kids go into an island to investigate some strange things happening and try to retrieve a BMP device. The third movie, Junie Cortez goes inside a video game and infiltrates it. Which is better? The third Spy Kids movie, of course, because I thought that was pretty cool and fun. It makes me wish, oh wow, I wish I could be inside a video game kind of like Junie Cortez. That would have been really cool. The Spy Kids movies are stupid because I don't like the theme and the story. You know about Carmen and Junie's relationship are like siblings? What the fuck? I don't want to watch this crap. Can you imagine if Superman has a sibling, Spider-Man has a sibling, and they work together as a team? That would suck. Really embarrassing. I wish they should make better spy movies instead of Spy Kids. But I think the third one's my favorite. Not just because of the story, but because he goes inside a video game and the special effects. I thought that was really cool. Other movies I do remember is the Harry Potter series. Harry Potter is a story about a boy wizard who attends school to learn magic. It comes from a different country. And if they can't say the letter R, it's because they're from England. People in England can't talk right compared to here in America. Americans are the best people on the planet, don't you guys agree? I'm not being racist, I'm just being honest. They should dub Harry Potter in American English so that I can understand what the hell they're saying. Some Harry Potter movies have lots of great merchandise, like Lego sets are kind of cool. They were kind of cool to collect, but they used to be yellow. Later on, they became white, of course. They were kind of fun to collect. They're way more better than the actual films themselves. I've always thought the Harry Potter movies have really good special effects, and they have really good humor in it too, but the storylines are kind of boring in my opinion. It does have cool art design and set design and lots of creepy stuff in it, and lots of like really cool magic tricks, and the wands are kind of cool. Lots of good special effects, but the storylines are kind of boring. Do you guys remember the Austin Powers movies? I thought the Austin Powers movies were kind of stupid in my opinion. I remember seeing the third Austin Powers movie, Goldmember, in the movie theater with my dad. I never liked it. Well, it was okay though, but I thought Dr. Evil was kind of cool. I thought he looked like a police officer. If he's a policeman, that means Austin Powers is the bad guy. Well, look at his attitude. He plays rock and roll music. Cops don't listen to rock and roll music. Rock and roll music is evil. I know Dr. Evil is evil, that he wants to take over the world. If he does take over the world, he would get rid of rock and roll music and criminals forever. And get rid of schoolwork. Make parents be more nice to their kids if they want more playtime. So Austin Powers is a story about some guy from a stupid country who is a secret agent who dates different girls, and they go on adventures fighting Dr. Evil and his evil plans to take over the world, blah 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 blah. Who goddamn cares? None of these Austin Powers movies are any good. I don't like them at all. They're terrible. What other movies do I remember in my lifetime? Well, yeah, the Shrek movies were very popular, but I never watched them because they're for girls. Why would girls want to watch a movie about a guy getting arrested by policemen? Girls love policemen. I don't understand. Is it because the actor? I don't remember what the Shrek movies are about because I don't watch them because they're for girls. I did enjoy watching the third movie. I think the third movie is my favorite because it did have a good story. I also remember The Incredibles and Finding Nemo. Those were really good films. I thought Finding Nemo was an episode of Theater Tugboat. Don't you guys agree? Remember that TV show on PBS, Theater Tugboat, about the boats wearing hats? But it turns out he's in Sydney, Australia, not the Harbour Master's office. I thought it would be the Harbour Master telling Nemo stories about tugboats. And then Dory's the first fish to find him, instead of his dad. I think The Incredibles is my favorite Pixar film of all time. It had a good story, good characters, and very exotic locations. They have lots of vintage cars in it, kind of like the Madeline movie. Here are the cars right here. These are the type of cars that was featured in The Incredibles. What does that mean? Can you guys tell me? This is the car of today. These are the cars of yesterday. What's the difference here? Well, my other films I remember watching were the King Kong movie, Sky High, Catch That Kid, Zathura. Sky High is definitely one of my favorite movies as a kid. At high school, up in the sky where kids get to learn to be superheroes. I thought that was really cool. I do remember the Tomb Raider movies with Angelina Jolie. My God, they look like piece of crap movies. A girl attacking policemen and getting chased by them? What the fuck? She's a goddamn hero. Why is she a bad guy? These movies are dumb. And they're also based on these stupid video games. They were kind of fun to play with, but I'm not really a fan of the Tomb Raider series because I don't care about the girl. I want to watch action movies about men, not girls. This is stupid. I also remember the Spider-Man movies. Which Spider-Man movie is my favorite? Possibly the third one, second movie, first one. None of the above. The video games and toys are way more better than the actual films. Some of the Spider-Man movies are kind of boring. They have good action though, but the city looks kind of boring because I've seen that city a billion times. Speaking about that city where Spider-Man takes place, other movies I remember were the Men in Black 2 movies. I remember seeing the second movie, which I thought was kind of cool. It's about aliens. And the Stuart Little movies. The second movie is my favorite. Because he has a friend named Margalo who's a bird. That's kind of cute, don't you think? So anyway, guys. That's all the films I could remember in my lifetime in the early 2000s, somewhere in the late 90s. I also forgot to mention The Grinch, Toy Story 2, and Thomas the Magic Railroad. Thomas the Magic Railroad is my favorite movie back then. So was Toy Story 2. The Grinch is sort of like my favorite movie, but I'm not too interested in it. But I like the costume design, the art design of Whoville and the Grinch. I thought they're pretty cool, but it didn't really have a good story in it. But it is kind of cute, though. So anyway, that's all I talk about movies in my lifetime. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please follow my account and like and share it to others. Thanks for watching.